Hello everybody, how's everyone doing? Hope everybody had a great 4th of July. Hope everybody had an awesome party weekend. Now this is another Rush video on hardcore, and I mainly wanted to talk about picking your classes. This is a medic that I'm going to be using for hardcore. Honestly, I don't like to die a lot, so I pick the medic when I really want to make sure I don't die. It usually means that I'm going to be playing a little bit more cautiously, watching my corners and all that. Here, what I'm doing is picking different scopes, making sure that my buttstock does a little more for longer range as far as stability. I do miss a few of my shots with this weird scope that I have on here, but I love to mess around with the different types of scopes that you can put on your assault rifles. It does make it a little awkward sometimes, especially when you're not used to it, but once you do actually get used to your sight, you actually end up doing pretty well. I chose the 3.4 times scope, and it makes it really huge on the screen, but it also lets you see a lot. You just have to make sure that you tap that trigger instead of holding it, and all your shots should come out on target. Now this is a really short gameplay, making it really short and sweet for you this time. You know, making sure I don't talk too much or talk your ear off. But this gameplay was right after the last Rush video that I made, so kind of lets you see how fast some of these games can go sometimes if your team is just destroying the other team on Rush, or if your team just gets destroyed because you're not defending it correctly. Now essentially that's what happened here. The other team wasn't defending it super well. I mean, they were trying, but we were just hitting them from every angle. I mainly stayed on the rooftops. It's one of my favorite things to do on this map. I hardly play it because this is a Battlefield 3 map, I believe. And then you see the little team kill on myself, but I got a revive, so you know, we're happy. And here what I'm doing, I'm just checking my surroundings, see what I can hear, making sure that I'm ready to go in, up the stairs, making sure that I'm mentally prepared for whatever could happen. You never know. On the other side of this building, the enemy team is able to get up here if they wanted to, through those stairs. And the roofs, it's like 50-50 the action that you can get on the bottom part of the map or on top of the map, but you won't get anybody helicoptering, parachuting over you on this map, at least not on Rush. Get a little bit of kills here, and you see how huge that XTaKeRuX scope is on the screen, but it's very clear. And here I heard this guy, I heard footsteps, I'm like, oh, what's that? And I'm not quick enough, so I ended up going down. That was a risky revive there. I didn't exactly see what killed him, or the enemy was still there, but I decided, you know what, be a little friendly, just spawned, revive this guy, why not? On hardcore it is a little more dangerous to revive somebody, especially here. I had a little bit of a blonde moment and didn't exactly know where to go or what to do, but went up the stairs, decided to wait a little bit, and it paid off. I almost unzoomed at the wrong time, but those iron sights, and I do love the iron sights on Battlefield. some of the iron sights really take some getting used to, like the F2000 iron sight. Look at that right there. And this guy actually had a spawn beacon in here, which I didn't notice till very late. Could have ended up bad for me, but I decided to wait for him. Now this is kind of, you know, not a friendly thing to do, I just kind of waited for him to come back. But, you know, that's what happens if you put a spawn beacon in enemy territory, they come in there and you decide to spawn in, you're gonna get killed right out of spawn. Yeah, no mercy. But yeah, this is Rush. A little, like I said, another risky revive right there as a medic, but you just have to go for them sometimes. And if you want them to be a little less risky, you can always equip smoke grenades and deploy those, but you know, there's a little different sense of awareness that comes with that. And there you go, a nice quick 5-minute rush round for you. Nice and short and sweet. And I did pretty well for a very short game. You checked out the KD, but thanks again. Like I said, hope everybody had an amazing 4th of July. Thanks for watching and have a wonderful day. See you on the next one.